Hi, this is Joe with DomainAcademy.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about an interesting sale that I saw that happened this week, and it hits so many of the points that we discussed in our class that I thought it would be great to bring up as an example. We saw from Ray Hackney's blog the domains that RWA.art sold for $20,000 this week, and I want to go over some of the reasons why it sold and why it's important and a great quintessential example of the kinds of names that you can learn how to invest in and make money from DomainAcademy.com. First of all, we talk about things like trending domains, right? RWA stands for real world asset, which is trending now and has been for a while, and what it is the tokenization of things that are real. So it's real world asset, so it would be like a piece of artwork that's real that hangs in a museum, and then they put that on the chain with blockchain and tokenize it, and then you can own pieces of it. That's one of the real ways that this plays out for people. You can tokenize the asset, and then people can buy fractional shares online. So real world assets are what they're known as, and RWA has been the short form for that. So that is trending, and there are companies that are coming out to get on board and do this. There's been some domain names that have been tokenized, thanks to Drew, who started to get that done. And since it's a trend and since it's new, it's another thing that we talk about in Domain Academy that I thought was important, is that there's always opportunities for new investors to be able to buy names that you can buy at any time. You didn't have to be buying names 20-25 years ago to get any great names and see a great return. There's always opportunities. Names are changing, the language changes, and a term like real world asset didn't exist 5-6 years ago, so it's opportunities abound in domain investing if you know how to do your research, which is one of the things that we talk about in DomainAcademy.com. So RWA.art was registered, you can see, in October of 2023. So it's only a year and 2 months old. So you can see that somebody registered this. They took a chance at a good domain name. You can see the other names that have been recently registered here, which is also helpful. That might have some value. And they were able to turn around and sell that within about a year for a reasonable return, a very good return, a 5-figure return. So when we talk about trending domains, we offer a lot of tools through Domain Academy that are free for any of our students, where you can look at things like the research snapshot and the valuation worksheet, which tell you what other names are selling, what are for sale with comps. You could do some research, keyword research will help you to find out what people are searching, how many of those TLDs are taken. So if we were to look up RWA, you would see that there are quite a few that are taken now in all these different extensions. So we've got free tools that help you to identify this, and as well as training in our coursework that helps you to find these. And we also teach about another thing which is really important with this, which is that the SLD and the TLD match. So what's to the left of the dot and to the right of the dot match. So real world asset and art match very good because, like I said, one of the things that's being tokenized is artwork, whether that's a NFT or, in this case, a real world asset, such as, let's say, if somebody were to take a famous painting by Da Vinci, like the Mona Lisa, and then tokenize that, and people can own fractionalized shares. People are doing that with high-ticket items that you couldn't afford to just go out. The average person couldn't afford to go out and buy on their own. So it really works well with art. Art is already being tokenized on the chain, like I said, in NFTs and other things. So it's a really very good fit for a real-world asset and art to fit together. If we were to take something like, I don't know, dogfood.art, it's not really a great fit to the left and right of the dot. So this one is a perfect fit. It's one of the other things that we teach, the SLD TLD matching. And if you wanted to learn more, we have a complete course on .art. So you can come in and you can look for things like 3-letter, right? You can check down here, you could search for different things, and you could see what 3 letters are available. and you could see, for free, if you come and join Domain Academy, we have this free art class, and I will put a link to everything I'm talking about in the description. You can come and practice. You get free tokens that you can mint, and you can claim a name, like you could claim php.art or gta.art, and if anyone anywhere in the world were to register that, you would be paid out in real money, $36.40. So even if you didn't have the money to invest in RWA.art a while ago, you could do this tokenization. If you're just learning and want to practice for free, you could use the tools that we have available with a partnership with .art registry and register a name, claim a name with this token, and if it's registered, then you would get paid out. So I think that this RWA.art is just a shining example of things that we teach and opportunities that we have on domainacademy.com. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe.